deal. So Saudi Arabia and Qatar, two economies which are basically exclusively based on oil, right? They are going to invest trillions of dollars into the United States economy, more exclusively into our oil production, helping make America an oil power in the world. So they're literally giving us trillions of dollars to become a competitor to them. And in return...
Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. No, that's not a thing. No. So, first of all, it's $264 billion in total over the next 15 years. Okay? It's not a trillion. It's not even the 600 billion they claim it is. It's $264 billion over 15 years. Donald Trump throws out the word trillions just like he throws out the word $1.98, right? Because everything Donald Trump does has to be magnified by at least 5. He has to make it sound that much better than it is. Saudi Arabia is not investing a dollar in oil production in the United States. They're going to invest in their refinery that they already own in the United States, the Saudi Aramco refinery. They're going to invest $3.5 billion in that, and I fully support that. And then they're going to put some money in an energy wealth fund for pipelines. They're not going to make us oil dominant. They're not giving us trillions of dollars to compete with them. That is absolutely ridiculous. They can produce oil for $7 a barrel. Why in the hell would they come over here and do it when the break even is 60? That's not a thing. Besides, what would it look like if a nation led by an authoritarian that had a nationalized energy system where the government owned all of the oil production came to the United States and started producing our oil? And you seem to be excited about the possibility of that. Hell, why not just let Putin come over here and do whatever he wants to do? And don't get it, there's nothing wrong. It's great. Okay, a 260 whatever billion-dollar deal over 15 years, that is fantastic. Why do you have to say a trillion every time you open your mouth? It's not a thing. We were promised all these trillion-dollar deals the last time he was the president. Not a single one of them happened because it's a lie. Okay, gas isn't $1.98. Qatar isn't giving us $1 trillion. Okay, their entire GDP is only like $200 billion. Their whole country probably isn't worth $1 trillion. Good Lord. Do you people not know that there's a certain number of zeros in the word trillion, and it's a lot? You think $1 trillion's not much because we have, 36 trillion in national debt? Well, shit. Trillion, that's only 1/36th. Saudi Arabia giving us trillions of dollars to compete with them in the oil and gas space. Really? Yeah. That's why they're increasing production and we're reducing production and losing jobs and rigs right now. Yeah. You wanted to know, you said we didn't have to give up nothing. That's what you said, right? We didn't have to give up nothing. Why don't you look around the oil and gas industry right now and see what we're giving up for that? Yeah. That's what we had to give up. Thanks.